Mao Mao Heroes of Pure Heart. It's an amazing show I watched during 2021, and since I'm between uploads right now, might as well do a speculation video. And here's why I love Mao Mao Heroes of Pure Heart. I know I'm supposed to be focusing on Mao Mao, but let's focus on the young one. Plus, art is the quickest one and the most simplest, so yeah.
What the fuck?
Adorabat is a 4-year-old. Wait, hold on, let me just do some research real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, shit.
We got him.
Hey, yo, chill. I'm writing some letters. Yo, hold up. Anyway, Adorabats is a 5-year-old bat who wants to be an adventurer, but she can't do that because the Ruby Pure Heart is protecting everyone with the shield, or whatever the thing is. I don't know, I never actually put my head into it. I just called it the shield. Luckily, she gets her shot of being a hero because of our good boy Mao Mao and Badgerclops, so-called being heroes. I'm just gonna let the clip talk for itself, actually.
Everything went exactly according to plan.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe that these two dumbasses right here caused the whole city to be in danger for the next couple of episodes. But hey, it just advances the plot, alright? And that plot is good. After No Brain Wonder 1 and 2 get up, they realize they met the town. And this is kind of relatable, not gonna lie.
Well, that makes this easy. Ah!
You look soft. Can I hug you?
No, just...
Let's be friends!
Ah, demon!
After meeting the townsfolk, Mao Mao is pretty annoyed because, you know, he's the usual annoyance character. Then we finally reach the next step of Adorabats Ark. Wait, this looks familiar. Could've sworn I've seen this shit before. Hold on. Mother fuck! Well, enough about that. Finally, a monster attacks the city. Well, these two just decided to think of a plan in the span of 15 seconds. Mao Mao, being the usual warrior that he is, decides to think it's a good time to destroy the thing with his long sword. That is comedically long. I don't know why it's so comedically long, but we do get some nice, beautiful action shots here. Due to the sound fleeing, Adorabat is a little different. She actually stays and actually gets inspired by everything, just for Badgerclops to fuck it up.
Yo, come on, man, I can't have shit in this house!
After the monster is captured and gets fucking eaten by fucking Mao Mao's comedically long sword by the usual cocky self he is, they have no choice but to stay here in order to protect the city. As Mao Mao wants to leave, he has no choice but to have to deal with Adorabat. He tells her to stay there for her own safety. I don't know, it kind of breaks her arc here, but don't worry, we'll get back to it. Since these two idiots broke the thing, they're, stuck here forever.
I guess something big must have flown into it.
Dude, I think that was us.
No! 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 No!
Yes, I fucking know, alright? You don't have to fucking complain to me about doing that big release. Ah! So after having one of the biggest adventures of, like, this series, beautifully animated, Adorabat finally decides to say fuck you to the Sky Pirates.
Bro, what's up? Where the bitches at? Bro, shut the fuck up, ain't no bitches!
So after some epic Michael Bay fucking explosion that causes the Sky Pirates to go kablamo and fucking die! Fucking love this shit. And the way the episode caps off is by letting Adorabat accomplish her dream of being an adventurer. Plus, it's wholesome as fuck, so yeah. For Badgerclops, I literally have nothing. Like, I've rewatched this series twice now, and I haven't found any arc for Badgerclops. Pretty much, he says he wants to be an adventurer, but in like a different way.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure his arc was completed before the series, so let's move on to the main character. Mao Mao has a pretty sad arc. He was a neglected child, and he has, 5 sisters, but he was pretty much the one his dad didn't care about. In the episode Not Impressed, he gets PTSD from all the neglecteds he had. And to be brutally honest, it's kind of sad that he's trying his hardest to be noticed, but gets rejected by his own father. Because all his father sees is just a failure, a disappointment, something that nobody will care about in the future. It's basically childhood trauma. He tries his hardest to have friends back in his past, but nobody liked him because of the way he acted. Nobody really likes this guy, but I do because he's actually relatable. He was just confused and misunderstood. He tried his hardest to be likable, but it's not that easy being a decent person. He basically quits and doesn't want to do anything anymore. Except he only had one friend to go with him, and it was just a dog. But that dog ended up becoming to betray him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. In the episode Small, Mao Mao is shocked that his father is coming to visit, and he is kind of sad about it because he will have another PTSD moment. Throughout the whole episode, Shen Mao, aka Mao Mao's father, is just being a huge asshole to this guy. He has done nothing wrong and yet is still being made fun of and mocked by his own father. Can you believe that? Hell, even Orangasnake knows this by saying this one line.
This guy's not even my dad. I'm still shattered by his disappointment.
So, when the episode is near its closure, Mao Mao's father is just being the usual prickish, neglected father. Hell, he even forgets his own name. And now we finally get Mao Mao having a reason to be angry. He's actually genuinely angry at something. He's not angry at himself. He's angry at his own father. He has been holding up this anger for the past how many years. So then a powerful monster arrives and attacks the city, and Mao Mao's father has the fucking audacity to say that Mao Mao will embarrass himself trying to fight this thing. Mao Mao gets extremely fucking pissed and reveals this awesome line.
When you're not around, I actually kind of like myself. I think you're more worried that I'll embarrass you!
After Mao Mao gives out that amazing line, Shin Mao gets actually surprised and is distracted and gets hit. And Mao Mao later comes to realize that the big, strong father he thought he had was just nothing but a fraud. He thought he was the best fighter in the history of anything, but he's just a small guy. After a huge fight, Mao Mao decides to give the final blows to the monster that took his father's armor. And Shin Mao finally realizes that Mao Mao isn't just small, he's a big fighter. He brought him into this world. He finally gets to see his son in action. He finally gets to see what his true potential is. He finally decides to notice his own son. Mao Mao thinks he did something bad and didn't impress his own father, but his father stops him in his tracks. I'll let the scene take care of this.
Being small.
Mao Mao, my son, you are not small. Well, it's high time I got back to your mother. Thanks for showing me around and, well, you know.
Thank you, Papa.
And after that, Mao Mao's arc is finally complete. Throughout the whole series, he tried to impress his father, and now he fully did it. I know this isn't the final episode of the series, there's a lot more after that episode, but I like to think this episode is the finale. It plays like a finale. It deserves to be the finale. After all that, this show has a 10 out of 10 in my heart. I am so sorry for not uploading for a whole month. Is that I've been trying to work on this video and trying to release it on August, but due to a lot of, you know, Discord stuff and personal life things causing me to sidetrack this video. But don't worry, it's out now, so yeah. And make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel for future uploads. I might make a sequel to this series, I don't know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all I gotta say. Like I always say, have a good one.